Welcome back, everybody, to the Unnaturals. A huge thanks to our Patreon Council of Moths. Asatchman, Nathan Gervais, Logan Williams, JDager87, Cato of Borg, and Mick80 Horizon. And a huge thanks to RPGsessions.com for powering this episode and this campaign. We're going to get into our XP spent summary. So this, again, we're using more of a Genesis-style pyramid talents for force powers and talents, all kind of sharing the same tree. If you really wish to see how that looks, we're actually sharing all of our character sheets with Patreon every week. But that said, we'll do our best to try to explain any talents that aren't inherently part of Genesis or Star Wars. I'll kick us off. So for Mira, I bought a talent called Rapid Fire. It's a tier 2 talent, and before making a ranged light combat check with a weapon that does not have limited ammo, I can roll the weapon like it has auto fire. However, it depletes the weapon's ammo after it's done. So that's gonna be fun.
I took the force talent Heal Harm. So, if you know, you know. But I'm slowly trying to get Rennie to learn force powers here and there, just as they come up.
I took the advancement from Enhance called Enhance Supreme, which says I may commit a force die to increase either my brawn or agility.
And I bought a couple of talents because I had a little bit extra from character creation. Fortune Favors the Bold, allowing me to flip a Dark Side Destiny token to the light side, and Second Wind, so some strain reduction.
Very
Sweet.
nice.
What XP did you buy, Jeff? Or what did you spend your XP on?
I'm saving mine.
Oh, okay, that's cool. No, that's fair. That's fair.
All right. Well, let's start off by rolling some Destiny points.
Let's roll some dice in this nice game.
Hey, I rolled a light side this time.
Oh, how the tables
So we have
turntabled.
Yeah,
4 light,
your
1
tides
dark?
have tabled.
Yep. Well,
light,
we
one dark.
left off in the
Noah.
belly of the Celestial Splendor, a nice luxury ship that Mira and Caden had found themselves on, as well as Con and Rennie. They had a very strange kind of nightmarish vision together, except for Caden. He just saw everybody fall over and wasn't quite sure what was going on.
Yeah, it's true.
But as they awoke from this kind of harrowing nightmare, someone was murdered, and this person grabbed a cute little girl that Mira and Caden had befriended and threatened to kill her if anybody followed him. And so he ran through the ship. Everybody chased after. You guys have caught up at the hangar now. He did a nose plant thanks to Caden doing a very showboaty kind of move with a board that he had. Con was able to catch Amelia as this guy fell. And that's where we are going to start tonight. And I think it is a good thing for everybody to roll initiative. Yeah. So
Which
I
one?
would either say, I think cool or vigilance if you are kind of planning, like you're planning to take this guy down, or if you weren't quite sure what you were expecting. So I could see either one, cool or vigilance, for this initiative check.
Oh, it's definitely a cool for me.
Oh,
There, so I had a despair on my on a last check. I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade both of my droids with that despair on their
Perfectly
initiative
understandable.
rolls.
Makes sense.
yo, this combat to have shows my talents. I love it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So what is our final initiative order?
Wow. Well,
4 PC, 3 NPC.
and let's do this. So yeah, we got your 4 guys in the lead. If you want to click over to the map. Yeah, so all you guys are kind of starting in this hex right here.
Okay.
Each hex is basically engaged.
Oh, okay.
And then a hex by it is short range, 2 hexes away is medium range, etc., etc. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
So like
So
right
it
now, all
doesn't
you
actually
guys.
matter where I am in the hex.
No, doesn't matter
Correct.
in the hex necessarily. No.
So probably make
You
it a little
all
bigger.
are short range from Guthrie. You're about medium range from the sentry droids. Guthrie is medium range from his shuttle. And that
Why are
little
we
red
getting
is like an energy shield.
Oh my
Okay, so
goodness. You can
Rennie,
toggle
you-
range bands?
Yep.
You
There's a
can
lot of
kinda-
fun stuff on here. I haven't gotten into, half of it, but okay. So Rennie, yeah, you up on a catwalk up above everybody else, okay? So you're kind of looking down. You're not necessarily with this group. You can be along, the wall that's kind of like, over here or over here, anywhere in here if you want.
I'm good where I am.
Should the little girl be on here as well?
We're gonna just kind of narratively
Put her
say
out
right
of-
now she's in your arms, depending on what you want to do with her. If you want to fight with her in your arms, you know.
Well, Mira will. Is it right if she takes the first slot because
Go for
she was kind of going for her gun as she tumbled off of the thingy and was ready to shoot. I am going to use my blaster pistol. Am I in medium range to the robots?
You are, yes.
Okay.
There's 2 of them. Tell me which one you're targeting, or you can just target which one you want.
I'm gonna move up a little bit.
To me,
and
it's a short range.
I'm gonna use my brand new talent, Rapid Fire,
Okay.
to add a purple dice to use this as auto fire.
Okay.
I'm also gonna spend a light side destiny token to increase the chances of a success.
Kill,
you know what?
kill.
I'll take 2 strain to aim.
Let her ride.
I hate this. 1 failure, and 6 advantages. Okay.
As soon as you used the destiny point, I knew.
Oh dear.
You said there's a shuttle next to them. Can the 6 advantages be that like I miss them, but I hit the shuttle enough to where like maybe it can explode or something? 6 advantages. That's a lot of advantages.
Blaster fire from a handgun blows the entire shuttle up.
Would bounce off the shuttle armor since it soaks up. But I like what you're going with it. So let's think of something else. Your blaster fire hits the shuttle. We could say the boarding ramp was down. Maybe some of your blaster fire hit the controls, and
it
it
speeds
closed.
off and knocks them over.
It closed it up.
No, you shoot the door. It's
Okay,
shoot the
that
panel
works,
at the
yeah.
door and it closes.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
So
how
I can
Star Wars
say-
works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can
That's how
say
Star Wars
let's-
works.
We can do that with like 4 advantages that you blast at the shuttle.
I'll use the other 2 advantages to heal my strain back down a little bit.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
fair enough.
Now, in the hangar here too, feel free to say, this is a hangar. So I'm sure it's got crates, it's got boxes, it's got, catwalks, there's controls, there's, all sorts of stuff here. So if there's something you feel like narratively, would add to whatever you want to do, let's do it. Mira has taken the first slot. The shuttle landing ramp gets blasted the controls, and the ramp goes and it closes.
I have an idea.
Okay.
If I'm on the catwalk above him, can I move over top of him and then push some kind of heavy object off of the catwalk onto him?
So let's do this. Let's say, let's go ahead and draw a catwalk here. We'll say there's a catwalk just like that then. And I'll let you spend a destiny point to say there's, some kind of crate that's up there. Mm-hmm. How about that?
That works for me.
Okay, spend a destiny point. You've got a crate and you're gonna try to push it off and onto him. What kind of check do you feel like that is?
Something using brawn, I was assuming.
Yep.
So athletics.
He is prone, so maybe a difficulty on this would be to his perception. Does he see it come, or his vigilance?
Oh yeah.
Would something like that work?
That's fine with me.
Oh, so lucky. That's going to be just a single red.
Wow.
Good game. GG. It's
So just my athletics versus 1 red.
Squish.
Correct. All right.
2 successes and 2 advantages. Very
Two
good.
advantages. Wonderful. Okay. All right. This is what we're gonna have happen. We're gonna say there's some just fall damage as this crate hits this guy.
It was literally
All
just
right.
your description of the place that I was like, I could do this.
Okay. Tell me, because he's prone, and you push this crate off, and he's still not quite aware enough together, and it just smacks him. Right? Anything else want to add to that?
You hear like a maniacal giggle from up there.
And I think that would stress anyone out. You get hit with a massive crate, and then you hear someone laughing.
Right? And this crate just kind of shatters around him, right? Mm-hmm. And you've got 2 advantages, Lacey. What do you want to do with those 2 advantages?
You have quite a bit of strain. Just
You
as
do
a
have quite a
reminder
bit.
Oh,
from
that
last
is true. I
session.
keep forgetting I have it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna use it on that because I don't want to pass out.
Okay.
Getting the drop on him just give me the little gigglies and it.
And you see, when it hits him,
By
his body just
strain.
kind of goes "Ugh," like that.
I like the idea of this other guy seems to be mostly under control. Caden's gonna grab his holdout blaster, He just throws like in a very flashy like show, like throws open his coat, reaches in, and just immediately like pulls it out, very dramatic style. There's a very flair for the theater almost. And we're gonna hit one of those sentry droids. Yeah. I don't think we need anything.
No, let's upgrade
here.
Let's
we're
let's do an
upgrading.
upgrade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Well, okay. Well, let's see how it goes. Aha!
There you
You
go.
fool! You've given us a free destiny point at no cost to us. 2 successes, 1 advantage.
All right, so we have a Sentry Droid 1.
That is correct.
What is the damage?
6 damage. Oh, it's
6?
range short too. So, would I have had to upgrade that anyways? Or
So
I mean, I could also just take the 2 strain to maneuver closer.
yeah, go
if
ahead
that
and take
makes
the
it.
2 strain.
Yeah.
Although, as you shoot at him, all that blaster fire just hits his armor, and you just see it spark.
Oh dear.
And it doesn't seem to do much to him.
Okay. Well, that's great. What are we in here for, guys?
All right, who would like to take the next PC slot?
It's
The
me.
last PC slot.
Mario.
It's me. Mine.
Thank
You,
you.
Would like
Con
to go.
Sahr.
Wow.
Con is there with Amelia.
Yeah, he's kind of like taking the time everyone else has to like go, like to stare at this girl and be like, hold on.
Okay,
And
Mr. Thrasher, help me.
he like glances at Caden because that's all he knows Caden as, and is like, there's like a moment where he's like, maybe I should just put, you know what? As she says that, I'm actually gonna just move one range band over here, and I will drop the girl
Okay.
and be like, keep her safe, Rennie. And I I'm gonna spend 2 strain
strain,
to move over there.
Okay.
I've moved 2 range bands right now. Count it, folks.
Yeah.
2 range
2
bands.
range bands.
Yep.
And now I'm going to make an attack roll.
And go ahead and suffer that strain, right?
I
right?
did. Yep, I'm up to 8. I have suffered the 2 strain. It feels good.
Momentum.
So I have momentum. And I'm whipping my hat, and he's still on the ground.
Yes.
Do I get a bonus for that, or I get a setback for that? How does that work?
Well, if we're going technical, you've taken 2 maneuvers. To grab your hat would probably be another maneuver, which is 3.
Oh no, that's been in my hand. I did
That
say
has
that
still
last
been
game.
on
I
the
was
It
Yeah.
has
having
been
fun.
equipped.
Oh, that's true.
It
That's
was,
true, okay.
yeah.
So if you had it
Has
in your
been
hand,
equipped. That's fair.
To target someone that's already prone, I would give you a boost die, just
Okay.
because he's easier to
If
hit.
you were shooting at him, it would be different, but you're not.
Yeah.
I'm not shooting. It's a melee thing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
Actually, I would.
Oh, well, never mind then. Okay, yeah, so I'll make an attack roll against him.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Looks like 1
right.
success, 1 advantage. In addition, because I did move, when I make a melee attack, my character deals, because of momentum, deals additional damage equal to the number of range bands they move during the current round. So I add 2 additional damage onto it, which puts us up to 7. And
7.
additionally, I'm going to spend 1 force point for Lucky Strike, and after my character, or not force point, 1 story point for Lucky Strike. After my character makes a successful combat check, I may spend 1 story point to use this talent to add damage equal to my character's ranks in brawn to 1 hit the combat check. So that's 3 more damage. So it's gonna be 10 damage.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
To this fine gentleman.
Okay.
Little wombo.
My man's
combo.
just added 5 damage, doubled his roll.
Hello, welcome. This is Con.
Glad I don't have to be the combat guy now.
This crate hits this guy. He jumps. He starts to kind of get up, and suddenly this Cayuzo is right above him, smacks him. Where do you smack him with this the shield?
There's one other thing. I slam it down onto his face and I go, stay down. And now I need him to make a fear check because I've entered into engaged range with him. It is a hard fear check.
And that would be discipline. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh boy.
As you do that and you slam it kind of at his face and he looks back at you, his eyes are like sunken with like just this glassy eyed look. It's like he's not himself. And the fear check, I'm gonna negate any kind of fear check because he does not even seem to be himself in this moment. Something else is controlling him.
Already,
I'll
Jeff
give you
is
that,
pulling
since-
out the Uno reverse
It's fine. I
card.
can hit the droids next. It's fine.
Yes. And he's looking really banged up, but still going.
I do have
All
one
right.
advantage, so I
Yeah.
will spend one advantage to heal a strain.
Well, this guy, again, out of all this battering and damage he's taken, he gets up for his maneuver and starts limping towards his shuttle. Kind of, it looks like his legs been twisted and his ankles, swollen, and he's kind of hunched over, and it's like all he knows is he's just trying to get away. So he's going to do that for his turn.
That counts as to leave our space, though. That counts as him doing something, right? Like, I don't remember what that is. It's like a disengage or something.
Yeah, a disengage maneuver, which puts him to short range from you guys.
Nice.
But he
I
had
get
to
go
also
into him again.
Yeah, so he also had to stand up for his maneuver since he was prone. So he stood up for one maneuver, moved for a second maneuver. He's not going to do an action. He's just going to do those two maneuvers.
That's perfect. We're cool with that.
All right, and now it's the sentry droid's turn. They, and as he passes by, he says, "Take them out." And again, his voice kind of has this strange reverberation throughout the whole hangar bay. It's not loud, but it's just like everywhere. The sentry droid, we're gonna target Con Sahr since he just did some nasty moves. He seems like a pretty big threat.
I did move quite a bit, and I do have tactical evasion, which upgrades the difficulty of range combat checks targeting my character a number of times equal to the number of maneuvers my character has performed to move during the current round, which was twice. So it's going to get 2 setbacks, or it's going to upgrade the difficulty by 2.
Oh no.
He found the
And then-
PC adversary stat.
In addition, I'm a moving target, so if my character is already active this
no.
round, I increase the range defense by 1 per rank of moving target, and I currently have a range defense of 2,
Okay.
so it goes up to range defense of 3. My character does one thing, and one thing only. He moves around.
And he scares people.
moves
He
really
scares
well.
people. He does 2 things.
He moves around and he scares people.
Yeah, you found a very fun thing, and I applaud you for leaning into it. I did that last campaign. Except
so-
my fun thing was just combat in general.
This first sentry droid, he's trying to line up an aim, and you were so quick moving. He's got a difficult time ahead of him. Okay, let's see how this goes. Ooh, one
there's 30
failure,
dice.
1
dice.
advantage, and
It
1
glows.
triumph.
In floats.
There
That's
should
so
actually be
cool.
another setback dice. So it should be 3
Oh,
setback
yeah?
dice total, because of momentum.
Oh, so 2 upgrades as well. Okay.
Okay, so
No
that'll
advantage
cancel
for
out that
you.
advantage. Okay, so
So-
just a triumph.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Wait
what
until I
should we
scare
do with
them.
the triumph?
Wait.
Can you scare a droid?
Yeah, they get scared in Star Wars all the time.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's
R2
true.
goes, wow.
Yeah, R2, C-3PO gets upset about things. Battle droids get scared about stuff.
That's true. That is true.
Let's do this. With that triumph, as I can see as you're shooting and you've got this head shield thing that you're probably using to help block things, the force of their carbine is going to hit your shield, and it's going to spin short range from you. So let's have it move until it hits just like back 1 range band over here.
I can work with that.
So we'll do that for that guy.
Odd.
And the next guy, he saw Mira start moving up, and so he's going to start taking some shots at Mira. Anything else that you
No.
want to do here, Mira?
Nope. That's all
Okay.
I can do.
They're going to go ahead and aim for their maneuver. And
Ow.
that is
Wow.
4 success, 2 advantage.
Well, now I
Not
know why I
enough
took
to
the healing.
crit, but that is 13 damage.
I'm at 10
As
out of
they just-
11 wound threshold.
They just start lighting. You just right and hit Mira a couple times. With those 2 advantages, I'm going to give this guy another maneuver, and he's going to maneuver back towards the shuttle to kind of help guard the shuttle as this guy's trying to get away. Next round.
I request to go first, if that is okay.
Sure, I'm not
Okay.
gonna stop you.
Soun's good.
Go for it.
I would
I'm
love
gonna
if you
run
went first.
across the catwalk, jump off of it, and try to land on him.
Oh, that's fun.
Very reasonable.
She doesn't want him getting away. She wants to soften the blow of landing that far
Oh, you should
down.
have let me go before. Oh no.
2 for 1. It's all good. I'll land on top of him.
All right,
love
this
it.
is
I love it.
cool. Let's
I'm trying
let's
to-
think about how we want to do this though, because that'll be fall damage unless you want to do some kind of coordination. I'll do this.
Yeah. I
If
was
you
thinking
do
if
a
I could do
coordination check,
coordination.
and if you're successful, you can take the damage, but you're gonna finish him off basically.
That works. And to be fair, she's trying to knock him out.
Yeah.
She's not necessarily trying to kill him. She's trying to get the guy to conk out. Basically, emphasis on hit the head hard.
Okay.
Strain damage, if you will.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do a coordination check. I think I was
And
doing
she
it
does
from
have her,
short
like,
range.
She does have her gloves on that have the stuff in them, so if she comes down
Yeah.
like that, it's gonna hurt.
Let's do a
Stuff in 'em.
coordination check.
Right,
and,
yeah.
And let's
And
do
it has sand. Her gloves have sand in them, so they make him hit harder.
let's do average, and I'm gonna do an upgrade, so it'll be 1 red, 1 purple.
I'm gonna use a token.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Oh.
One success.
Look at
One
that.
success.
Okay, so here's what we'll
Beautiful.
do. You land on this guy, and it's a good ways up, but you land on him, suffer 5 wounds and 5
Okay.
strain, but do include your soak for the wounds. And you land exactly right on top of him as he's kind of limping along. How do you want to do this? How do you want to knock him out, take him out? How does this look?
But she comes down, and like as she's like landing on him, she lands like almost on his shoulders with her legs, and they like her knees give, and it knocks him down enough. But like as she's coming down, like her hands are just right on his face, and she's like, "Oh, that's not exactly what I planned, but it works." And she just kind of looks around and then realizes the droid, and she's like, "Hi."
Great. All right. This guy is now down, and you were saying you were trying to do strain damage. He's pretty
Yeah.
beat up,
Okay.
but we're gonna say he's unconscious right now.
Hooray!
Can I rush in next?
I go for it. Big
Sounds
dog.
like it's you.
Okay, so I have a question then, real quick. I have a boot blade. How does that work as far as like readying it?
Oh, I would think that's just an incidental for it to activate. You know, if it's
yeah,
in
I'm
your
just making
boot, you
sure.
just I would say it's just incidental.
There's
Okay.
a snake in my boot.
So like the hat gets like tinged off to the side, and he sees Rennie drop down. He's like, Rennie, and rushes forward. And as he enters into engaged range with this sentry droid, I'm gonna need it to make a fear check. As
right.
he's like channeling like his own like anger and like fear of something bad happening to Rennie right now.
And that's what's the difficulty again? 3.
Hard, yes, 3.
Okay. Let's see what he does. Ooh, 1 success, but 2 threats. So, part of his droid programming, his emotional sensors are somehow lessened to where he's more, just follows orders. So he doesn't seem to get scared, but he does consider you an issue, a problem that is difficult. So if you want, I can give him a setback dice on his next check.
I'd be fine with that, or if like he makes it so Con Sahr is the next target of his attack, I'd be open to as well. If you're
Yeah.
cool with that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Now I'm gonna move over here. So I run over there, make sure that like the droid is focused on me. I'm like, Rennie, stay put, and I like shift focus to the next droid. And this one, I'm going to spend 2 strain to get into range with, and then he's gonna have another fear check
Okay.
on this droid specifically.
All right.
Yeah.
1 failure, 1 advantage. So let's do this. As he, maybe he was moving towards the shuttle, and as he turns around, he just sees you charging right at him, which gives him a moment of concern, and he'll add a setback dice to all of his checks from here on out.
And then I'm
Lovely.
going to do that thing where people like bring their foot up by like putting their hand onto the ground and like try to sling it into the side of his little droid head.
Well, like a bicycle kick almost.
Yeah.
So is this a brawl check?
Well, it's a weapon,
Oh,
so
your
it's a
boot.
melee check.
Your boot
my,
is melee.
My
Got
boot
it.
blade. Yeah.
Got it. Let's do an upgrade. I've got too many dark side points.
So I upgraded it. Is there anything else you want to do to the roll?
I think that's it.
Okay. I have a setback here as well. Is that?
Yeah, that's because he's got a melee defense.
I was just making sure I didn't like accidentally put that in there. One success, one triumph.
Oh my
Nice.
I like
goodness.
that it hovers.
Let's go. So it's going to be 5 damage, but I moved twice, so it's like actually going to be 7 damage, and I'm going to spend another. Oh, I can't. I don't, can I do it more than once? Let me
I don't know.
double check.
You'll have to check your tally. Is it once per session or once per round?
After your character makes a successful combat check, you may spend 1 story point to use this talent to add damage equal to your character's ranks in brawn to 1 hit at the combat check. Does not specify
ranks
once per
in
round.
brawn or brawl? Because there's no
brawn.
ranks in brawn.
You're just like the characteristic
my brawn
number.
Is 3. Yeah.
Okay.
So in brawn, yeah. So it would be an additional 3, so it'd be 5 damage total, and I'm gonna have to spend the story point for that. So 5 additional damage, 10 damage total, and then the triumph.
You want to spend that for a crit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I will roll a crit for this guy.
Okay, well. okay.
Overpowered. The target leaves themselves open, and the attacker may immediately attempt another free attack against them using the exact same pull as the original attack.
Why wouldn't
wow.
I? Why
Well,
wouldn't
why
I?
not?
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Sure.
One failure.
Okay, well-
One failure advantage. Well, I'll use the
Oh, well.
advantage to reduce Monwise strain.
You hit him, you get him, you jab him with that boot blade. It punctures through a little bit, and you maybe slide it across him. You know, sparks start to fly, and he seems to hesitate for a second. You go around for another kick. He comes back and blocks it with his carbine, but you got that advantage. You're feeling pretty good that you got a good hit on him.
Like we take what we can.
Okay, awesome.
Well, my turn's gonna be pretty uneventful. I just got blasted, and I'm thinking like I take 2 blaster shots to the chest. Thankfully, there's some like armor padding that's hidden underneath my jacket. However, still pretty banged up. So I'm gonna take two maneuvers. So maneuver as my action. One of which is going to be, can I like maneuver behind some sort of crate nearby,
Sure.
or like something that's filling out this hangar bay. So I take these shots, and I just kind of like stumble and dive behind something before like releasing the clip from my blaster pistol and putting a new magazine in.
Okay, sounds good. So you've got some cover now. Awesome. Sounds good.
All
And
right.
You're not looking great, Caden. Your friend got hit pretty bad.
Yeah.
And as I said before too, there's dead like security guards scattered around the hangar as well. Caden, I think you're up.
It is me up. Kind of at the same time that Mira got shot, Caden would be like shouting out, like, Mira, because, that obviously looked like it hurt a lot. Seeing as, like, she is still very capable herself, diving behind cover, then looking down at the child who is witnessing all of this combat ensue, especially with dead bodies around, looks down at her, and as much as the situation is incredibly stressful for everyone, in the most sing-songy voice possible, he says, "This isn't a place for you right now." And he tries to scoops her up and just books it to the exit of this hangar bay.
Okay.
Sing-songy.
Perfect.
You shouldn't be in a combat
as soon
zone.
as you pick her up, she just latches onto you just really tight. It's like, "Oh, thank you, Mr. Thrash. Thank you, Mr. Thrash."
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Yeah.
You are the
lovely.
hero.
2 NPC slots now, since one of them is down. All right, so the
Dang.
sentry droid here, because of those threat, he instantly turns towards Con Sahr and decides to try to shoot at Con Sahr. Oh, that
Yeah,
is
so I
sentry
did
droid
move
1.
twice again. So
Yeah.
Yes.
so I get one defense, one increase their range defense. Because I have tactical evasion, I upgrade the difficulty of range combat checks targeting my character a number of times, equal to the number of maneuvers my characters perform. So it would be 2
Okay.
more, 2 upgrades in addition to
Got
the
it.
setback.
Okay.
And that's it. It's not much.
Got it.
Not
And,
much, just
uh,
2 upgrades and an extra setback.
I'm gonna go ahead and flip a destiny point as this guy.
I would too.
He's not scared. He's a little nervous. And let's see. Here we go.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
for success and an advantage. So as you move close to the shuttle and you do this whirling kick on this guy, you suddenly feel blaster bolts in your back, right? And it does 13 damage. Be sure to take out your
I
soak.
have a soak of 4, so it's going to be 9 damage, which will put me up to 9 out of 11.
And with that one advantage, I'm just going to pass a boost to his buddy, which is next. This other droid that's engaged with you now, the Sentry Droid 1, he is shaking in his boots a little bit. He draws from his side, looks like a vibra sword. Shing, he's going to do that for his maneuver, and he's going to do an attack on you since you're engaged with him there. Any other upgrades for him?
No. It's only against like range targets.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh no!
Dear.
Wow.
All right.
yeah.
This Sentry
He
droid. He
All right, roll up a new character.
Slices through you. You don't have your shield with you.
So
It's
it's 9 plus, so it's 10 more damage.
so 10 damage minus your soak.
So 6
ignoring
damage.
2
So I go up
soak.
to
Ignoring
15.
2 soak. Ignoring 2 soak.
I go up to 17.
Because it's got a pierce
And then it's
too.
with
Yep.
vicious, so that if Jeff does the crit, then you take a crit because of you pass your wound threshold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 10 because of
So he
So it's
comes
gonna be
at you,
crit
right?
plus 20 total.
Ding. And go ahead and roll us a crit if you're over your wound threshold.
I am indeed. I rolled 100. I'm crippled.
Oh no!
Okay.
One of the target's limbs is crippled until healed or replaced. Increase the difficulty of all checks that require use of that limb by 1.
Oh, what limb gets
The
hit by
DM's
this?
choice. DM's
Didn't this
choice.
happen
GM's
the
choice.
last time too?
Yes, yes it did.
And
The
that's-
first
yeah.
combat of the last campaign, we also got someone crippled. Okay,
No,
that's fine.
these
That's
droids
fine.
are rolling way better than I have. Like, their dice pools are much better than ours.
Yes.
That's all I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yep. Well, this is the first one he's used the Vibra Sword. He does have a brawn of 4. So anyways,
Well, he had 3
comes-
yellow dice for the range attack before.
Yeah. So he came and, came across one of your arms. And as he gets hit, he comes across again the other side, just slashes across your chest, and you start to black out and hit the ground. Con Sahr is down on the ground. You're not dead. You're just incapacitated right now.
Well, that's good.
And
Also gonna take
that last slot
2
is nobody
stim packs.
because the other guy is down. Top of the round again. Caden's
dear.
by the
Okay.
door. Mira's hiding behind some crates. Rennie is in the mix of it all.
Yeah.
Rennie is, I'm in danger.
Yeah. All right. First things first. It takes a movement and then a interaction to draw and stab him with a stim pack. Yeah.
A maneuver to get to him, and another maneuver to stim pack him. To do.
All right. Cool. I'll take the strain to do that. So.
Or you could just do 2 maneuvers for your turn, and that would be
Nope. No, I'm definitely still punching something.
okay.
She's angry.
Hold on a second. I don't mean to interrupt. Wasn't that sentry droid supposed to have a
Target
setback?
con.
Yeah, it looks like Sentry Droid 1 rolled 2 attacks.
Well,
So-
yeah, and hopefully that reduces the damage by 1.
And actually, he should have got that
Hopefully.
boost from Sentry Droid 1 as well. So I'll just add the boost in the
Okay,
setback
well-
here.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, there you go.
Nothing
Nothing happened.
Okay, well,
Okay. It's a blank.
Okay.
I tried.
Con Sahr,
He
so
has-
you stick Con Sahr with a stim pack.
Okay, so that's 5, right?
Yeah, I do. Yes.
5 healed. Yep.
12
Does
out
that
of
put you back under?
11. I'm still
Not
out.
good.
Okay, still up.
Oh,
Okay.
you're still out.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
one
it's-
more. It's
12.
one more.
Never mind. That
12
answers what
out
I'm
of
doing
11.
then. Okay. I'm using heal harm to get him back up. Well, let's see if it lets me. Let's be real. I have to roll a.
Well, you might have to tap in the dark side, which is narratively interesting.
Yeah.
That is true. She would for him, so it's fine. Okay.
She would for him.
Oh,
Do you
look
like
at that.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Too
Okay.
late.
So you get 2. So you were literally barely up.
Can you do it twice, or can you do it once?
Can I do it twice since I got 2 pips?
Heal him for 2 wounds?
Yes.
I think so. I think you can heal a wound per pip. We'll double
Well,
check
she-
on that,
wait,
but
no,
it
no,
makes
no,
sense
no.
to me.
Spend a
Hold-
pip to heal a number of wounds equal to intellect
My
from an
intellect is
engaged
2.
living creature.
Okay.
So could I heal him for 4?
Yes. For
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was asking. There we go.
Rennie. He
Hey, don't-
his eyes open and he just looks at you.
Hey, don't do that to me, okay? Okay.
I'm fine.
And all the while,
Having a nice
while
nap.
Rennie approaches Con to do that, I'm going to try to provide some cover fire by shooting at Sentry Droid number 1. So I'm going to, first, I'm going to pull a stim pack from my bag, look at it, down at the blaster shot on my chest, reach in my bag, grab a second stim pack, and just jam both of them into my arm. And then I'm going to take 2 strain for my action to take a shot at Sentry Droid 1.
So you're doing 2 stim packs?
2 maneuvers and an action.
All right.
And I'm in short range.
Yes, short range from the Sentry Droid 1.
Pew pew.
You know what? I think it calls for it again. I'm gonna try something cool.
I think it's.
Do
I
it.
want to
Perfectly
auto
fine.
fire.
You got it.
Get it.
3 success,
There we
3
go.
threat, so I can't activate the auto fire part.
Oh,
However,
no.
it deals 9 damage, but I rolled 3 threat.
9 damage.
Well, you tried.
On Sentry Droid 1. Some of the blaster, hits against his armor, sparks. A couple start to leave some pock marks, some scorch marks. So it looks like you went through some of his armor there. And with those 3 threat, let's just give you 2 setback on your next turn. As you start blasting him, he looks over towards you with his weapon drawn again. He's still at his weapon, but pointing kind of your direction, like he wants to take you out. And
Not
it's
on
just
the
gonna
date.
make you very concerned. So take two setback on your next turn. All right, there's Mira's turn. Who would like to go next? Got Caden and Con.
All you, Caden.
I think Caden's still trying to make sure that this child is nowhere near the combat zone and still rushing her out. And I think like as soon as they get outside, there's this like moment of, do I set her down now and go help the people I need to help? Or do I like keep trying to get her back to her parents all the way? There's a moment, I think he sets her down and like fumbling over his words is like, do you know where your parents are? Or don't come in here.
She latches onto your leg. It's like, don't leave me, Mr. Thrash.
I have to help them.
I can imagine like Baby Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where all this stuff is happening behind, and he, Caden and Amelia are just kind of there, and there's blaster fire and sparks, and
She's like, look, I found a flower.
You stay right here, just away from the door. Okay?
Do you want to make some kind of leadership check or charm check or anything
guess.
like that to see if she'll let go of your leg?
Yeah, I feel like I have to.
Okay. And I'll do this. I'm going to flip that destiny point just to say, yeah, she grabbed onto your leg.
Okay. Very good, very good. I'm trying to be, again, as one would talk to a young child. Would that be charm?
Depends on how you word it, It's like, you're such a brave girl, you can just stay here, be brave for a minute, or leadership is more like, you just need to stay here. I've got to go do stuff.
Or coercion.
Nope,
I
not
will
doing
give you
coercion.
candy if you don't move.
It's got to be something like, we're gonna tell your parents how brave you were as soon as we get back to them, but you have to stay right here.
All right, give a roll there. And now this is a cool thing you can do. You can target Amelia with a social opposed social
Lovely.
check.
That is a cool thing.
Okay.
You could
And then I
also
can add the
target with
dice
an
from
attack,
that.
I guess.
Okay. Opposed by her cool.
Technically
Okay.
could, huh?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna upgrade that check. Okay, 1 success, 2 advantage.
Piece of cake. So
Piece of
Amelia
cake.
kind of lets go of your leg and just like, okay, I'll be brave, just like you when you're racing fast. I'll be brave right here.
And I think like he steps back a little bit, looks at the door, and then just nudges her away from the door a little bit more, and then bolts back in.
With those 2 advantages, do you want to kind of say that you just push her behind the door so she doesn't see anything else?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Con Sahr, you've got a droid that's engaged with you and Rennie. with a vibro sword and a sentry droid that's off to the side next to the unconscious body of this guy. What would you like to
I'll
do?
make another boot blade attack against this fine sentry droid because he's engaged with us, right?
Yes, he is.
Can I do anything before? I guess I could aim. That's a maneuver, right?
It is. Yep.
It is.
Which limb is crippled?
One of your arms. We'll say one of your arms
okay.
right now.
So I can kick.
Yes.
That's good.
I'm not a horrible GM, I don't think.
His like left arm is like dangling, and he like flips like around, and like just brings his like leg up. And it's another attack with the foot. See if the boot blade connects.
Okay.
Just with a scratch.
Only a flesh wound. 0 success, and I get a 12.
All right.
Yikes.
As you
not going
twirl
well for me.
around, it looks like you nail him again, but he is able to block it off with enough force that it doesn't do much damage to him at all. You've got a threat. Maybe as he rounds back, he kind of does a little bump onto your arm, and it just is like, oof, and go ahead and suffer a strain as he bangs your crippled arm.
Certainly. Up to 9. I think that's it. I didn't actually buy any type of medical supplies before the game started, so that's my turn.
Yeah.
I just used my wisdom back on you, so.
Yep. At this point, Sentry Droid 1 picks up this dude,
Oh, that's what I wanted to do.
moves with him to the ship. That's his turn. Maneuver to pick him up, maneuver to move. So now we got Rennie and Con and Sentry Droid 1 carrying this guy, and Sentry Droid 2 that's got a sword. The Sentry Droid 2, he is going to try to open up this closed door. So he's going to try to do a mechanics check.
His fingers are a little too large for the keyboard.
Normally it wouldn't be anything, so I'm just going to say average since it got blasted. Okay.
Oh
I
darn.
was useful this encounter in some capacity at least.
More useful than I was.
He tried to punch in, and it wasn't working. It sparks a little bit, so he starts to try to, pull off the cover to grab some wires. Nothing seems to be working. He's got an advantage though, so I'm gonna give him a boost on his next chance to try to open it. And that guy's still unconscious. Back to the top of the round.
All right. I have an idea.
Can I
have
say
an
something?
Incidentally,
real quick
yeah.
Yeah, as like an
I also have an
incidental.
incidental, and it'll saying something. I would
Okay.
think Mira would shout out like, "Hey, the girl's safe. We should probably get out of here."
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Rennie and go, grab the talisman from him, because he had the claw. Right? That's what that guy
Yeah.
was. Trying
Yeah,
to
it was
do.
Like
it
the
was like
nail,
a
the
it
spike.
was like a spike with like claws at one side. Yep.
Do we see that on him?
No, but I mean, he's got it on him somewhere.
Yeah. What would? Okay, that was
Surely.
That's all I wanted to do.
Surely
I got
he
it.
has it on him somewhere. He has
I
to.
got it.
It
He
could
has
have.
it, yeah.
There's nowhere it could have gone other than his person.
I got it.
Crushed
Hayden,
by the crate, dropped on him.
Noah said he wanted to do something, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say like Hayden rushes back into the hangar bay and kind of like looking at the chaos scene and like both of you two surrounded, looks down at his left, seeing the hat still there. I would love it. It's gonna be so bad, but I would love to see if I can. Hey, creepy guy, and then he just chucks it.
Let's
Cap
have you
shield throw.
move up to there for one maneuver. You grab it
Yep,
for the
one maneuver.
second maneuver, and then you toss it like a frisbee.
Yep, like a
Okay,
frisbee.
But does it disc golf?
Cap
Does
shield
it
throw.
disc golf? Is it Captain America?
Okay, so that
All
would
right.
be like medium range away.
What are we? Is this like a ranged light or ranged heavy? Like what?
Yeah.
Or is this like a actual? Yeah. Okay.
Let's do.
I feel like this could be like a coordination roll, right? Like he's trying.
I could
to,
be because I'm not trying to like hit anyone with it. I'm just trying to get it over to him.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause it's not an attack. It's like a calculation.
I would either
Maybe
say
it's a planetary piloting skill.
I would either
You
say
ride
coordination or
it like a
athletics.
sled.
Athletics, I would think, because you're trying to get it to him in a strength, coordination.
not this. Not this.
You're trying to slide it across in between people. Maybe roll it, and it rolls.
Yeah. Yeah, that one sounds better.
Okay.
If this succeeds, then Con can be like, Boomer Hat, you do always come back.
No, you can't steal that.
We
I
have an actual boomerang. But you said what was the difficulty in? Average or?
Yeah,
or
since
you
it's
didn't say the
medium range
difficulty. Okay.
away.
Medium range, average.
Let's add a difficulty upgrade since there's a lot of people over
Okay.
there.
Okay, that's fine. Because I was gonna upgrade it as well myself.
Okay.
So we were, I was gonna do that before you upgraded it. So
No, that's fine. That's fine. I encourage
all right,
using the
all right.
destiny points. That's what they're there for.
yep. I'm gonna roll that and boom, one success, 2 advantage.
Nice.
Okay.
He just kind of like
Con, where do you want
throws
this?
it. It slides across the ground.
I'd like it in my right arm, please.
Okay. Not the crippled one?
Not the crippled one.
Dang.
He like tosses it, just digs off.
Since this is kind of a fun thing, you roll it across the floor with those 2 advantages. I'm going to say Con Sahr kind of hits it with his foot, flings it up, Captain America style, and snatches it out of the air. How about that?
That's cool.
And you
Okay.
don't need to worry about a maneuver to equip it.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
I think that works.
Very nice.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Oops. Next, next slot.
I'm useful too, see?
I'll go.
You've got
All right.
true droids there. One's trying to punch in a code into the, getting wires crossed. He's got a
Yeah.
vibro sword in one hand.
How can you steal like a weapon from somebody? Yeah. How does disarming somebody work? Is that a brawl?
If you wanted to try to like disarm someone, I would say that's kind of like a called shot, where you could say, I'm trying to hit the arm to make it, make him drop whatever he's got. May not do much damage or anything like that, but it'll make that happen if you succeed.
All right.
And
The one-
usually a called shot adds 2 setback.
I have a strange question.
Yes.
I have knockdown. If I hit with a melee attack, I can knock down. If I knock the one holding the guy down, will he drop the guy?
It's very possible. I think with some advantages and stuff that could happen. And if not, I mean, a knockdown, they would both be down, so he would have to pick him back up off the ground. So yeah.
He'd have to get up and then pick it back
Yeah.
up. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm not going for I don't think I'm gonna pass his soak. I'm not actually gonna be able to damage him.
Now,
but
is
I
that-
just have to hit.
Does that mean you have to spend a triumph to knock the target prone on knockdown?
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
You know I ain't gonna get one of those.
Oh, maybe.
I believe. You never say never.
Yeah.
And you can still upgrade. Better get a better
Okay.
shot at it.
But is it worth trying for that, or is it more
Do you want to?
useful
Do you
to
want
search
to?
the man's body?
Don't think about it like
What I
that. Just do you
want?
want to?
What would Rinny do?
What would
Rennie's
Rinny do?
gonna punch things.
Okay, so punch things.
She's
You want to
angry.
if you want to try to knock her down, sure, take the destiny token. They're literally there
Also-
to use. Like you shouldn't
Yeah.
think you shouldn't have
Also, I
you
will
actually shouldn't
say-
think twice about using destiny tokens. You should just use them.
I'll be
as you
sure
want
to always use destiny tokens too. Don't
And
worry.
using a destiny token wouldn't give you a better chance at getting a triumph though, because you're just getting another green die.
Got it. That's
So
fair.
One is holding, or two.
one is holding.
Number 1, yeah.
If she's engaged, is she also engaged with the other one?
Yeah. Everybody here is kind of engaged.
Okay,
It's a.
so
it's
I can't use duelist. All right.
We gonna knock down droid. Ooh, no.
Okay. Cross your fingers and hope not to die. Hui. Hui.
All right.
It didn't work, but I didn't get a triumph, so I can't use knockdown. But
Yeah,
I did do some damage.
you did. You definitely did to Sentry Droid 1.
I didn't maneuver though, so is there
Do you
any
want
way I
to
can
add a blue boost?
Yeah,
add
do
a
you
blue
mind?
boost.
Yeah,
nice.
advantage.
Ooh, beautiful.
Advantage
Okay.
instead of the threat.
Oh.
There were 2 advantage on that.
So it ends up being
Huge.
2 success, 1 advantage.
Okay. All right. He's taken some damage. He stumbles a little bit as you start, whacking at him with your sap gloves. You've got
Yep.
an advantage. Anything you want to do there?
Reduce my strain.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
can I make a request? Okay.
Oh, what?
It's fine.
I'm willing to give it. It just
I just wanted
will
to know
pass
if
out.
we could maybe point out where the trinket
Oh yeah.
is.
When I'm hitting, can
Ooh.
I see? Can
Was
I
that
see
one
like
advantage?
the spike? Yeah.
instead of healing your strain? Yeah, let's do that. So as you punch him, the droid shuffles a little bit, and this guy that he's carrying, he gets jostled. He looks like he's got a pouch, and as the pouch kind of sways, it flaps open, and you see that spike-looking relic thing in a bag, you know,
Okay.
on his waist.
She shouts it to Con. It's just like, Con, pouch.
Did you want to go next?
I mean, if I went next, I would definitely use my skullduggery or stealth to steal that pouch.
Go for it, dude.
Can you get there?
2 maneuvers to get there, right?
Yeah.
And I'll take 2 strain to move
yeah.
it. Would to move it. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll go
Yeah,
next.
1, 2, yep.
Yeah, I'll move. Take. Oh, but I can't move out because it takes my whole 2 maneuvers to get there.
You don't need to move away. It's fine.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. I'll take 2 strain to move into range, and then I'll try to snag
I'm a bad
this thing
influence.
off.
I just jumped on a man from above.
I know. GM, what would the roll be to try to snag this thing off of his person?
Oh, let's do a skullduggery. Because he's incapacitated, the droid's getting punched by Rinny. I just say a single purple.
Do it.
And you know, I am gonna spend our last destiny token because I'm rolling with 2 setback, so I need to offset that a little bit.
Nice.
Hey, succeeded at
look
something.
that.
2 success, 2
Nice.
advantage.
Okay,
Good
so
job.
yeah, tell me how you're able to snatch this thing out of this pouch.
Am I not? Well, so I was thinking I would snatch the pouch. Maybe maybe I can just like rip it off. I'm thinking like maybe just pull it and it
I think those
unclips
2
or something.
advantages could mean you just take the whole pouch. Yeah.
So I don't want to metagame, but Nate is concerned about touching the thing, but Mira doesn't know that the guy was being controlled by something. So conveniently, maybe the Destiny token. Conveniently, I grab the bag, unsure
Great.
of any of the properties of this thing.
All right, so you swipe it, and with those 2 advantages, you take the whole bag, and the droid doesn't even recognize it, doesn't even realize it. He's been being punched by Rennie and jostling around, doesn't realize something got swiped off his incapacitated boss.
If Rennie notices, she's still punching, but she just giggles as she does.
Yeah, and the entire time, like, so when Rennie calls it out, Mira just kind of like looks up, like kind of rolls her eyes to herself, and then just like kind of like duck and runs across the floor, just going criff, 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 criff. grabs and then grabs the pouch, and then we'll move on
Caden
to
in the background, like, what is happening?
Con, what are you doing?
What I'd like to do at this point is
Get the heck out of there.
yeah, I'd like to disengage, but is there any way I can like assist in getting Rinny out of there?
Let's do this. Let's have you do an athletics check versus Rennie. What do you think? What would you
Can
want
I-
to stay there? Are you
I would
like
rather
ready
him
to
take
stay?
Mira. She is bloody, is she not?
I
still bloody?
double stim. I double stim.
she's
not
down
still
to
bloody?
1 wound.
She
Oh,
doesn't
she
still
looks
back
fine
all
now.
the way.
Fine, sure, yeah, I'll go with him. If he's telling me to move, I'm moving.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like look at her and be like, "We're leaving."
If Rennie is not like against it, if
I'm not
Con
against it.
commands it, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you want Con, well, no, I think it just happens. I think it just happens.
Works
Because
for me.
effectively, I'd like to be trying to get the other 2 to disengage from combat. Because I think we're all on the same page of
Yeah.
like leaving combat.
Yeah, we're all
the heck
working
out.
on
And
it.
it
Yeah.
seems like the droids are distracted enough to like be like, we're just trying to get onto the ship
Yeah.
and get our guy out of here.
If you want, you can do an athletics check, and I'll just say it's like a single purple, maybe with a setback since you've got engaged people in here. But if you're successful, I can say you get both of these. They both follow you wherever you move.
2 success, 1 threat, 2 dark side. I will spend
You don't
one of
have a
those
Destiny
dark
token.
side to what's that?
You don't
We
have
don't
a
have a
Destiny
Destiny
token.
dose.
We can't.
It costs
I
a Destiny
can't.
token.
Oh, sorry,
wait,
I didn't
wait.
spend him enough.
Noah, you want to flip him a token?
So here's the thing. I could. How important is it that you spend this token to reduce your threat by 1? Because I'm taking 2 strain for it.
That's true.
That's not bad.
And you're already at 7 out of 13.
Exactly. I'm already
it's not that
at a
important.
lot of strain. I'm good, Doug. Like, I know this is the moment to use it, but I don't think it's the moment to use it.
This is a movement, not the
I almost took that
exactly.
same thing. That's why I'm like, this is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I will like look to the two of them and be like, we're leaving now.
You don't have to tell
and
me twice.
we're gonna kind of like position ourselves. You said they move wherever I move, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
no.
I would like to spend 3 strain and move a medium distance away from here.
Yes.
So let's see, a medium distance would be 1, 2, right?
Yep.
And we follow.
And they follow.
and
1, 2, 3.
I know what to do with that threat. So you like with this athletics check, you just grab both of them. You have to
With
grab
one
one of
hand.
them with your crippled arm, and so it's
jeez.
barely it hurts. Suffer another strain, but yeah, you're able to pick them up and jump or move however you want.
Perfect. So I'll move
Okay.
over here. Does anyone else have any type of like med packs?
I can heal you again.
Okay, good, because I'm gonna
Yeah,
then
you're gonna
spend
pass out.
2 more strain
No, I can't heal strain.
to move us over here.
I can't heal strain.
Well, that's 2 dang. Well, does 15 knock me unconscious?
No, you have to exceed.
Yeah, gotta
Okay,
exceed
then I
it, yep.
move right here.
Perfect. I think we're good
Oh, no.
to do this, to kind of do some hand waving here. So you guys start running out. These droids, they eventually get this door open on their next turn. They march up, the door closes, and this shuttle, shoots off out of the hangar bay.
Can I pick up the little girl as we run past her and just be like, and we're going?
Yes, you definitely can. So you
Okay,
pick
good.
up the girl. Yeah,
I
go
feel
ahead.
like I'm not gonna be running. Like I watch the ship like depart, and I think I'm just
Yeah.
gonna slump against the wall somewhere and be like,
Yeah.
"Who are you?" And I glance at like Mira.
That's true.
Yeah, and it's gonna take Mira a second to kind of like mentally shift her brain from being in the middle of combat back to the previous task of what she was thinking about before all this ensued, and is just like, who are you? What was going what was going on with the black space thing, and you were there, or am I just crazy or what? And the face, did you see the face? The dude had 4 eyes.
Rewind.
And there were these
What
growing
black
rocks.
space? What face? What is going on?
Look,
Hi.
I don't want someone over.
He does introduce himself. He does introduce himself as, hi, Spike, by the way. What was that?
I don't want anyone overhearing us talking about this. And he needs to not be in the open. He needs healing.
I'm fine.
You're not fine. Anyways,
I don't know. I feel like everyone heard all of the blaster fire that was happening here, so we're
that's
about to
not
get
what I'm
company.
worried about. Let's just get this girl back to her parents. Then we'll go somewhere quiet. We can actually talk, please.
Mira just nods and
Also-
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Also, hi, I'm Rennie. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice
You're
to
fine.
meet you.
I'm Amelia.
Hi,
Yes, this is
Amelia.
Amelia.
Amelia, would you like a piggyback ride?
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Okay.
Mr. Thrash saved me.
He did. He did great.
And she pointed over to Con, and he did too, but she's like really nervous pointing at him.
And Rennie leans over and just kind of whispers, he's not as scary as he looks, I promise.
But he looks scary.
She just nods and giggles and gives her a piggyback ride and makes sure this kid gets back to her parents.
You
And
guys
as we're
start.
walking, because I don't know if it was
Yeah.
heard, as we're walking back, Mira will reply with, "Name's Mira."
Con, we'll talk more when we get to the room. And he kind of like slumps against another wall before continuing.
Everybody can make a cool or discipline check to relieve some strain.
Please.
Okay.
No difficulty.
Some string.
Nice.
2 success, 2 advantage.
One success, 2
And
advantage.
I'll do this. For every 2 advantage, you can heal 1 more strain.
Hooray.
And then I get to add a success to this for the other thing. 3 success, 3 advantage. Nice.
Nice.
So 4 strain healed.
You guys start to
That was a
walk
7?
through, you know, the hangar bay out back into the engineering and maintenance where there wasn't a lot of people there anyways, but it looks like, you know, we can do this kind of screen wipe where you guys are back up near the kind of the event area. People are still kind of recovering from the blast or from the wave a little bit. Some security people come up to you and start to get some information about what happened. How much do you tell them? Do you just kind of say, yep, you know, this happened down in the hangar? What kind of things do you tell these security guards?
As little as possible.
Okay, same.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like asking questions. I'm like, the little girl.
Yeah, we went down there to save her. We saved her. We tried to leave.
And
That's
then
it.
they left. They got out.
Okay. They go on to other business, trying to report, you know, this is a big thing. People are, you know, as you're walking back to your rooms, you know, you hear people talking about, you know, I heard we hit another ship. That's what caused the rocking. And someone else is like, no, it didn't, Lucille. It wasn't that. It, you know, and they start, you know, talking
Yeah,
about different other
Lucille.
things. And, you know, people, you know, hear rumors about, you know, there was a murder on this. No way. Oh, yes, it was. You know, a lot of things, a lot of people talking and stuff. You guys want to go find a room, back to your room, and have a discussion. Is that correct?
Yeah,
back to-
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to go. I want to make sure we go get Oren
Find Oren.
Voss
Yeah.
first,
It's
and
still our
then go
task.
back to the room.
Okay. As you guys are making your way back to that dining area, you do see Amelia's parents. You know, the mom just bursts out in tears, runs over, grabs her from Rinny, and just hugs her and coddles her. And Amelia's like, "Mommy, they rescued me. They helped me." And the mom and dad come over to you guys and shake your hands and just say, What can we do to repay you? Thank you for saving our daughter. What can we do? Please, anything. What can we do?
You want to pay for
Reimburse
some?
us the credits for the med packs. Yeah, like blood splatters out of his mouth.
And the guy jumps out of the way and is like, of course. And he grabs into a side pocket, starts and gives you guys like 200 credits. Hopefully
Total or
that'll
each?
just 200 credits total. Yep.
He's like, you only used 4.
So that's what, 50 will split at 50 each.
Yeah, 50 each.
Okay. I'll
And
take
he
50.
takes his wife and the little girl away, and as they start to walk away, the little girl looks back at you four and just kind of gives you this wave.
Rinny gives her one back.
I wink at her.
Ooh. She kind of like suddenly kind of gets down a little bit. And you guys keep making your way. You find Oren still there in the dining room where you told him to be, and he's like, "Oh, thank goodness you're back. What was that all about? Did it? Oh, you guys are looking quite hurt. You need some medical attention."
I'll be
and
fine.
Who's this now?
Oh, this is our employer. We're his bodyguards. We're
Yes.
going back to the room
Oh,
right
okay.
now, Oren. We need to speak
Sure.
with these guys. So you're coming with us because I need to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, of course, and we need to get some medical attention to you. I'll come with you. And he starts looking around. You know, there's been some other people. There's some, waiters and other security. And he kind of waves one down and he points, to you four. Says, "Please, medical attention here." You all start moving back to your room. We can screen wipe. You guys all get back to your room. Medical personnel will be arriving shortly. Oren is in the room with all four of you. You guys whose room did you guys go back to?
Probably Oren Voss's.
Yeah,
because
I was
he's,
assuming
like,
Oren's.
if we're his bodyguards, I'm assuming we're
Yeah.
staying in the room with him or nearby at least.
Yeah.
And you guys would have
Perfect.
checked that and would have been more comfortable staying where you've already
Knew,
searched.
yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And Oren's room is very nice. In fact, it's got like this little front living area, some seating places. It's got a little kitchenette, another room into a bathroom, a refresher, little bar in the corner. Really nice little place. And Oren is standing there. It's like, "Oh, so what was that all about? That's I've never seen
Oren-
something like that."
Why don't you go take a nice long hot shower, bath?
No.
What?
No. You stay. And I
Okay.
point at Oren Voss and I go, "Your friend died and I point at Mira, who has the object, for what she is holding.
What?
What did he say it was?
Oh, Velek said it was some kind of artifact, but it didn't have any markings and anything. It looked rather plain. I hadn't seen anything like it. I'm not familiar with what it is. What you say you have it with you?
Did he specify what this artifact was from? An ancient religion, perhaps? And he kind of like grimaces as he's like struggling to breathe a little bit.
He didn't. He wouldn't be very clear with where he got it. He sounded like he didn't want to share where he got it, which always makes me a little suspicious of him when he doesn't really share his sources like that. I mean, he could have just found it somewhere.
Stolen it from a temple.
Yeah, he could have done anything with it.
He died for it.
All of this is very convenient, he says, sir.
So are we finally able to talk about the thing? Or am I crazy? Did that happen?
Do we
We'll
want to
get to that, please.
And Mira just like throws the purse onto like the bed or whatever, the couch. It just kind of like goes and like sits down on a different chair, just like waiting, just like
Oren
hand on it.
goes over to that pouch and just starts to look at it, opens it up, starts to look at the artifact again while
Wait.
you guys are talking.
We saw what's his face, Varric, hold up the artifact previously, right? So I know people can touch it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd be like, please. And I kind of like put a hand out. May I?
Yeah, he's like, well, yes, of course. And Oren gives it to you. Again, it's, for a lack of a better description, it looks like a big, like for us, like a train spike, but instead of a flat head, it's got these like, curved claws, 3 of them at the very end of it.
I'd like to hold it and like kind of like take it from him and like hold it up in 2 hands. And then I'd like to kind of like put my hand around it. Is it like sword width size? Like if this were like the hilt of a sword, would it be about this size?
More of a very short dagger.
So I kind of like turn it around, and then if possible, I was going to want to like try to use sense on it.
I don't know if that would work on this either.
Yeah, tell me what sense does again.
Sense specifically lets me check to see like living things nearby, or check the like emotional. What is it? May spend the current emotional state of one living target, or sense all living things within a short range.
Yeah, sense probably wouldn't do much since this
he
is,
wants to genuinely use the force to meditate on it. Is what he's trying to do.
Well, that also might be a different force power, like something like Kestis has, or something where he can touch it and see the history of things.
But do you still have your dice committed?
No, I haven't committed any dice yet.
You didn't commit any. Okay.
No, I bought the skill and then instantly regretted it. did not commit anything because we were already in combat at that point.
Yeah. Okay. A sense probably wouldn't really do anything. Go ahead and roll your force dice as you hold it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I think he just genuinely wants to use the force.
Oh, delightful.
Yeah.
Well, I can't spend them because we don't have a story point available.
That's right. I gotta spend those for you. Sorry about
Fine. We have a story point available.
I'm sitting on a chair nearby and he pulls this thing out of the bag and I'm actually like taking my first look at it. Can I maybe like know something lore related or recognize anything about it that might be useful or interesting?
The bag or the spike thing?
The spike.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, what am I rolling?
So I did spend the 2 strain to get that story point. So if
I will use it then if I can. If people don't mind.
Sure.
We'll get to you, Nate, in just a second.
Yep,
I would also love to like lure it as well if I can.
Okay.
I also I like to
once we
think
get
that Caden is just like moved over to sit near Mira and is visibly stressing out.
And this is one conflict, right? So because I can only use one of them.
For each pip, you suffer a strain and conflict, and I'll just say you spend 1 story point for as many as you want for that moment.
So I go up to 13 strain.
Yep.
No.
First, let's start
Oh wait,
with
no, you healed.
Con.
That's right. Okay.
I did heal, yeah. I go up to 13.
That's
You heal, or you not heal. You kind of take this thing and just try to reach out a little bit in the force. It's not a living thing. It's stone. It seems rock. You try to reach out to it, but as you tap in a little bit, to that darkness, you start to pick up that there is something infusing this with some kind of darkness, some kind of force. You can't really pinpoint anything else except there is something about this relic that has some kind of force tie. Nate Mira and Rini, you guys wanted to do a lore check?
Sure.
Okay, this would be a formidable check.
Okay.
I believe.
I don't.
0 success for threat.
It's crazy that you
Zero
only
success,
got
3
0
threats.
successes, though, both of you.
Okay.
yeah.
We're so close to a pass.
How do you guys inspect? Are you just watching Con?
I'm watching
Just
him.
kind of
Yeah.
passing glance. Like I wasn't even really trying to study it. Just like, do I look at it? Do I notice anything? No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not
We'll
continuing
do
to look
this.
at it.
Both of
I'm
you, as you're
definitely
looking
like
at it.
studying it over his shoulder.
So Rini and Mira, you guys are looking at it, studying it, looking over your shoulder. There's nothing about it that seems, that really jumps out at you like, oh, this is what this is. But as you both look at it, you feel like there's some darkness that's swirling around Con as he holds it. And I'm going to have you both suffer 2 strain and add a setback, both of you, to your next check.
With my roll, could I have like levitated it above my hand a little bit and just kind of like been like intently like focused on like it?
Sure. As soon
just
as
to
you
kind
do-
of give like a visual display.
And as soon as you do that, Oren looks at you and goes, how are you doing that?
Right. So we weren't going to talk about that in front of him, but now it's kind of given away. So
I think at this point, this is where Caden starts to also realize, oh,
speaking of Caden,
okay.
Rennie realized he was like practically hyperventilating, and she's like, oh, by the way, really good meditation practice. If you breathe in for 6, hold it for 3, and let out for 4, it'll make you feel a whole lot better.
Yeah. And Mira's just gonna look at Rennie and be like, how is he doing that?
Right. So here we go. While he's focused on that, have you heard of the Force?
Well,
Isn't that like, some old legend thing or whatever?
Old legend thing. I mean, yes, technically, but it's also real and living and breathing and around us everywhere all at once.
Oren speaks up and he says, in my dealings, I don't have it now, but I've come across what I think Jedi called holocrons.
Oh, yeah, those are important.
And he kind of
the,
looks
like
at
the
you
rock
also.
drops.
And as it does it, it like, hits the floor and like, stabs in the floor.
That has a lot to do with everything that just happened. That whole wave that hit the ship and made the ship shake, that wasn't accidental. That was a wave of force, like pure force power. That's also probably the vision we were having, but I don't exactly know what was happening there.
Vision?
I have reason to believe that a powerful user of the Force summoned us, or perhaps unintentionally dragged us, I'm not certain, into whatever it is that he was doing. I also have reason to believe,
And I glance down at the floor where the object is now kind of spiked out of.
this is what he was searching for. The person who had taken it and captured Amelia,
I say, glancing over at Thrash.
he was completely enthralled in what I would only imagine was some sort of dark force energy.
Yeah, that's why I was trying not
but
to
like,
kill him.
Okay.
why? Okay, so, but why were you two in the thing? But like, and I was in the thing, and some other person that I don't know was in the thing. But why wasn't Caden or anybody else in the thing with the black space?
He kind of like appraises you for a moment and
Have
gives
you
you like
ever-
a long look up and down.
Visible discomfort.
Have you ever done something and didn't know how you did something? Or like something weird happened, or you just wanted something to happen and it happened, but you didn't physically do it?
Nope.
I mean, like the only weird thing I can think about stuff like that is like sometimes I just get this feeling of like I know somebody's approaching before they're there, or I'll like briefly
Yeah,
kind
it
of
can feel
see
like
something right
deja
before it
vu.
happse
You're probably force sensitive.
Oh,
She also says it so matter-of-factly, like, oh yeah, this makes sense.
yeah.
I reach down and I pick up the object and I look at you and I go,
It means you have the capacity to do things others could never dream. And
I just kind of look nervously I look nervously at like Caden. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what any of this means, but
Caden is just as lost as you are and speaks up and says, right, so basically what I'm hearing is we need to stay as far away from that thing as possible. And he says, looking directly at the spike thing. Because we're not trying to get found by anyone, let alone some powerful mystical force thing.
I believe it's too late for that. I think we've already been identified.
Yeah.
Which is what you saw. The very fact that he was able to summon a circle's worth of people so efficiently.
We need to figure out who that other guy was.
And she kind of like, Mira kind of perks up and like I guess she remembered something. Did you guys see this too? While we were in that thing with the guy's face, I saw this other location thing. It was like made out of stone and rocks, and I don't know if it was like a space station or like an asteroid station or something, but there were like these growing rock formations that were like branching out and growing. Did you see those too?
Caden at this point throws his hands up in exasperation and is pacing.
As she says that and he starts pacing, I was like, 6 in, 3, and then 4 out. Yeah. And then she goes back and was like, no, I didn't see that.
Oren goes over to Caden and says, there's some drinks over here, and he leads him over to the bar.
Oh, please.
And actually, make one for me too.
As you guys are talking, anything else? You guys want to share with each other?
I think it's too late. I think we've been seen. I think we need to protect that thing from whatever was trying to get a hold of it, because if it gets a hold of it, that'd be really bad. Or at least I feel like it would be. I don't know why I say that, but I just feel like it.
This object is very much surrounded in darkness. Most of my training was cut short, and due to that, I am remiss to acknowledge that I am not as strong in the Force as others.
And he kind of like glances like towards Rennie while like struggling to take a breath in.
I can sense that there is darkness here around it, and I am aware enough to know that we are more likely than not in danger holding this, but I am not strong enough to know what needs to be done.
Can I heal you a little more, please? I know we're waiting on that guy, but like,
I'm gonna, and while that's happening, I'm gonna walk up to over to Caden and kind of like, he's holding a drink. I'm gonna kind of grab a drink from Oren's hand that is probably for him, but I kind of grab it and I kind of pull Caden over to like by his coat, like over to the other side of the room where it's just kind of a conversation. What if we stuck with these two and maybe they can tell me more about this force thingy that I have?
There's a deep sigh, and Caden looks over at Con and Rennie. Well, looks back at Mira.
You know, I've been looking for any sort of like thing to maybe help us, never have to go back to where we came from. And this might be the power, I can use to protect not only myself, but you too.
Oren.
I know.
Oren speaks up too, and he says, well, whatever you do, if you'd want, I could hold on to this object. I do have some secure areas in my facility that can be locked away, and I have security around my establishment.
And I just kind of look at this guy like, this is not what I'm talking about at the moment.
I think he was talking to us.
Just in general, yep, as he's taking a drink.
Yeah.
I think that's a fine idea. Back to Mira. And then he looks back over at Con again.
He's just been watching.
At the very least, he seems very capable.
Rennie responds to Oren is like, I think it will bring too much danger for you. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but it's going to be dangerous no matter who holds it. So, I don't know. She looks over at Con like, what do you think?
Con has been just watching Mira and Caden, and his gaze shifts to Rennie and then over to Oren, and he goes,
Is it possible you could utilize contacts that you have within the Antiquarian Society to find anything out about what this is?
Well, I suppose I could. I do know some professors at the university over on Spinter.
Can you also look into your friend, where Velik has been, and where he might have gotten this from?
Yes, yeah, I can try to see. Yes, he wasn't clear, but maybe there's something left where.
There's always a paper trail.
Yeah, maybe there's something I could find.
I look at him. I like look at him dead in the eyes. I'm like,
You, whether you like it or not, are tied to Velik's death. That makes you tied to this relic.
And
I'm
Oren-
choosing to trust you.
Oren shakes a little bit, just at the deep, gravelly voice that's commanding, and says, "Yes, of course. I never intended Velik to die. I didn't know it was that valuable of an artifact, but I guess maybe to honor Velik's death, the best I can do is try to find out more about this. Why don't you come back with me to Spinter for a bit, and give me some time to see what I can find out?"
I think that's a good idea.
Yes.
and he then shifts his gaze back to Mira and Caden, and specifically Mira, as he like looks at you and goes,
Will you be joining us?
And she kind of thinks for a second, just a moment, and kind of looks up to Caden for like one last final like nod or shake of approval or unapproval.
Yeah, I think Caden would kind of speak up and say, well, we need to make a detour first.
A detour?
Yeah, I need to pick up my ship first.
Where is that?
Where is it still? It's still on that other planet we
departed. It's the planet we departed from, so I'm imagining it's the
Yeah.
planet we'll arrive back to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oren says, "Oh, even better."
Oh, right, 'cause, yeah.
Well, wonderful. Well, if you have a ship, I normally take some kind of public transport, after this, but I say,
there you go.
It's to Spinter then. And with that,
How much is public transport usually? Caden says like offhandedly.
Oh, public
Kind of like
transport?
half joking to like charge him a fare.
He says, "Well, I guess a speeder rental is usually anywhere between 80 to 100 credits a day, maybe less. If
Oh,
you've
well, this is
got
no
a-
speeder.
Oh, well, how about this? For helping you find out more about this artifact, whatever payment I would request can just be negated."
He kind of throws it back at you guys, I guess. Yeah.
I
Whatever.
look at him and I'm like, we'll give you some of our pay at the end of dropping him off. So I'll pay you to take him. Does that work?
Are you guys looking for work? I may have some things that I could have you do for me as well, as I'm doing some research.
We'll have to wait around.
Haven't you heard? Apparently I'm famous now. I don't need gigs.
Yes, we all know you're famous, Spike. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
you're still charging people to ride your ship?
Yeah,
It's a nice ship.
And Mira, at this point, after like hearing you guys talk for a bit, she'll speak up and she'll be like, "Yeah, we'll tag along with you, but one condition:
What?
you have to tell me more about this force thing and
Oh, I'd love
teach me
to.
how to use it."
The teaching part is a little harder. That might have to be him, but I can tell you all about it.
We'll see how you take to it.
how old does she look?
Mira is 18.
Yeah, so he kind of like looks at you and goes,
You're a bit old. We'll see.
and I regret instantly saying that.
Rennie just like looks over at him and gives him like a glare.
You're a bit old for a Padawan.
Yes, that's what he's thinking. That's all.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he didn't
yes.
clarify, and so
I
she's
know.
just like, "Great, you just called her old."
No.
All right, well,
Well, at this time, the camera kind of pulls back. There's a knock at the door, and some medical team comes in and starts to help each of you with some of your injuries. The camera keeps pulling back through the ship as it passes through people, that are still trying to recover. Some have gotten on to more festivities, dancing in some halls, and it pulls back to some Imperials that have been on the ship. These Imperials seem to be on a comm, and one of the Imperials says, "Are you sure?" Yes, I'm fairly sure I saw some kind of Jedi power used. And then the screen goes black. And that's where we will end. Those are from the couple threat that I had earlier that I never used. Awesome.
You closing out?
Woohoo.
Wonderful,
GG.
wonderful. Sounds like we are going to be heading to Spinter, get with Oren as he investigates a little bit more about this, and maybe you guys can do some jobs for him. You guys will see. And you guys get to see what kind of ship Mira and Caden have very soon here. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap up. Let's first do some XP awarding. Let's do another 10 XP, and I will dish that out here. Lovely.
Very nice.
Just out of curiosity.
Oh yeah,
because
go ahead
those
and
guys were coming
heal.
in.
Go ahead and heal 5 more wounds right now. Depending on where we start, you may have healed up, depending on what.
And all
time
strain.
it is.
And all straight.
Yeah, you can heal all strain.
Nice.
Very nice.
And
nice.
normally,
Am I critical injury?
maybe.
You're pushing it.
Maybe.
Well, he did get actual medical.
I'm gonna
did
say
say
yes.
maybe.
I'm gonna say yes. You got some medical people coming in, so we'll have you heal your crit unless you want to keep it like Ragra did.
No.
Not that one.
Yeah, not that
So,
one.
yeah.
No.
So let's do conflict. Who gathered up some conflict this session?
I didn't. I used the force, but
I didn't use
get out
the
of
force at
conflict.
all, actually,
Okay.
besides the passive stealth check I did.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll start using it more now that you've got some people that know how to use the force, and they're going to teach you. So go ahead and roll a D10. If it is, how many conflict did you have, Joe? Okay, so it evens out. So nothing added, nothing subtracted.
Do we roll even if we didn't?
No.
Do we roll if we don't have conflict? No.
I think technically you can. What do you guys think? Do you guys
I'm
want to?
fine with not. Like, I don't think it makes sense for my force rating to move.
I didn't
Or
last
my
game. Like
value
last
morality.
session, I didn't because I did use a force power, but I used positive pips.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay, so that is it for conflict, and I think up to this point, I think we're good to go. We are ready to see
Well-
what happens next episode.
Well, thank you again to all of our Patreon supporters for your continued support and covering a lot of the costs that occasionally pop up for the actual play and make it very stress-free for all of us. Thank you so much. We will be back next week with a brand new episode of The Unnaturals. Until then, and as always, may the Force be with you.